guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So there's actually a lot to discuss and talk about here. So we had a long maintenance on JP. We had a data download. Burst, the new burst mode, I believe, is coming out tomorrow. We'll actually be able to do it. And there's a couple other things in the update I'll do in a separate video. We did have a data download as well. The World Tournament is coming. Now, this is actually a little weird to me. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but if you guys notice, Jackie Chun, Gotenks, and these characters, they come out on the 25th. Now, that was the day I was actually expecting we were going to see the Heroes units release. I doubt they're going to release the Heroes units and World Tournament at the same time. So, I would assume that the Heroes units are probably going to come out a little earlier in the week. Maybe the 22nd or the 23rd or something like that is when we could potentially see these Heroes characters actually dropping on both JP and Global Dokkan, right? So, of course, we can see that Jackie Chun is the new World Tournament LR. And there are some more details about the World Tournament, stuff like that. For this video, I just want to cover the kits of the characters. So, let's start with LR Jackie Chun right here. Let me see, what do his stats look like? So, he's at above 20,000 HP, 14,000 defense, 18,000 attack. I mean, 18,000 attack, I mean, that's lowish for an LR, right? The really crazy LRs are at like 22,000. Alright, let's see what we got right here for World Tournament LR Jackie Chun. So he's a World Tournament leader, 3-key, 130% attack and defense. 12-key super attack, he gets 30% defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, and a 50% chance to stun. Okay. And then 18-key, he's only getting attack. 30% attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and a high chance to stun. Only getting attack on 18-key, he's only getting defense on his 12-key. You know, let's see what his passive looks like before I go too crazy about, oh, no defense on 18-key, right? Okay, so he gets 4-key and 120% attack and defense at the start of turn, okay. World Tournament category allies, except this character, get 3-key and 50% attack and defense. Shilai has a similar sort of, like, buff. Okay. World Tournament. Let's just pull it up. Okay. Here's the thing. I really wanted this exact Jackie Chun to be a Dokkan Fest exclusive. I felt like making this guy a Dokkan Fest exclusive, then making Tien the winner of the next World Tournament Dokkan Fest exclusive, then Goku, you know, who won the World Tournament after that, Dokkan Fest exclusive would have been good. But like this, I mean, this guy's animations, this is Jackie Chun from that fight with Kid Goku, right? Like, this is it. This is going to be the representation from that fight. So, I mean, dude, if we look at this, I would say World Tournament is the worst category in the game, right? Like, other competitors would be like Team Bardock, but I mean, dude, they got Fasha, Tora, and the new Dokkan Fest Bardock. They're not in discussion anymore, right? Namekians, maybe, but I mean, dude, Namekians is about to get a ridiculous buff. Orange Piccolo, Power Awakening Piccolo, like Namekian's about to get a huge buff. And I mean, surely this guy's gonna get like a Dokkan Fest or something at some point. Demon King Piccolo's gonna get a Dokkan Fest. Like, Namekians is gonna be fine. World Tournament is far and away the worst category in the game. So it's like he's supporting world, like, awesome, dude. But like, you know, maybe we could release a Dokkan Fest exclusive that's from the World Tournament. There's none, right? Yeah, there's no Dokkan Fest exclusive from any of the World Tournaments. I mean, that's an issue. That's it's gonna be tough to build a competitive team when yeah, that's gonna be tough. Okay, so that's not great. He gets 20% attack up to 60% with each super attack performed, okay. 20% defense up to 60% with each attack performed, okay. When an enemy is hit with this character's 18-key super attack, reduce damage received by 50% from that enemy. Oh, okay. Now, is Jackie Chun doing this? Okay, so he hits the enemy with his 18 key. Does the entire rotation then take 50% less damage from that boss? Or is that only Jackie Chun is taking 50% less damage from that boss? I think that matters. When an enemy is hit with this character's 18 key super, reduce damage received by 50% from that enemy. I guess this is probably just Jackie Chun. It's like a better version of LR Tech Gogeta's nullification, right? It's the same thing as Tech Gogeta's nullification. But, I mean, his is, he has to do his 18 key first, and then the enemy has to do an unarmed super attack against him, right? This is just... This is interesting. 50% damage reduction, I mean, that's pretty substantial. Unless he's getting hit by the metal cooler core, this guy's, that's gonna be effective. This is an interesting ability, right? Like, just imagine Beast Gohan is doing this, right? Like, how ridiculous that is, right? Like, okay, so, like, think of Pan. Pan has 50% damage reduction before she attacks, right? And then imagine if a character then, like, they then also have, like, this. Like, okay. Then he has an active skill. You can do it after doing 6 attacks or 4 super attacks. He doesn't have built-in additionals, but it's like... he doesn't have built-in additionals, but it's acting as though he is doing additionals, right? Like, okay, sure. Like, I doubt... Okay, whatever. Let's just... So, 6 attacks during battle or 4 super attacks during battle. He gets 610% attack for the turn. It's going to be for the attack. It's just for this attack, right? And then he gets a 64% chance to perform a crit in which the active skill is activated. This is like Dokkan Fest Kid Goku's. The attack buff is for the active skill, not the turn. And he's at Brainiacs, World Tournament Champion, Kamehameha, Incredible Adventure, Guidance of Dragon Ball, Shattering Limit, Legendary Power. He's on World Tournament, Full Power, Dragon Ball Saga, Kamehameha, Earthling, Battle Wits, Planetary Destruction, Accelerated Battle. I mean, this guy seems interesting. I'm not like, oh my god. Like, I do think this is good. It's like, if this was like Dragon Ball Saga instead, this guy'd be interesting. I mean, we definitely could go into the Cell Max fight, right? We're running Dokkan Fest Kid Goku's team, and like Jackie Chun would be fantastic in there, right? Like, if this is a Rainbow Jackie Chun, I mean, he's gonna be tanking Cell Max, probably. If he's built up to. Would he? I mean, it's Incredible Adventure, I believe, right? It's Incredible Adventure is the one that gives 7% attack and defense. Yeah. He has Brainiacs. World Tournament Champion. I don't know. I think he's okay. He would have been a hell of a lot better if you could actually get this off. Like, the team, like, we're running this guy on Kid Goku's team, right? As of right now. And it's like, Jackie Chun's not supporting Kid Goku. I don't know. I'm unsure. This is promising right here. But, I mean, you do want to keep expectations in check. This guy doesn't seem like... I guess let me see what his defense looks like in battle. But I don't... 120% there and then 60% here. Like, that's not... I mean, you're probably going to do his... I guess key might be an issue for this guy now that I think about it. He's only getting 4 key here. But you're running him on Kid Goku's team where Kid Goku's Rainbow Orb changing and supporting and doing all that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I like what they're doing with this guy, but I mean, that World Tournament support, I mean, that's just worthless. It's very odd. Okay. We have Gotenks. This is a awakening for the tech Gotenks. Let's take a look at his stats. 12,000 attack, 6,000 defense are pretty low. Okay, so let's see what our boy Gotenks is doing here. So he stacks attack and defense. Okay, that's good. Stacking is good. Supreme damage and then lowers enemy defense. 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He changes AGL key spheres to tech key spheres. Just like colored orb changing to colored orb changing is usually not the craziest, but we'll see what he does. Youth category allies get 1 key, 20% attack, 10% defense. Fusion category allies get the same thing, 1 key, 20% attack, 10% defense. He gets another 100% attack and defense when collecting 3 or more key spheres while attacking. Then an additional that has a medium chance to be a super when collecting 3 or more tech key spheres. And then an additional has a high chance to be a super when collecting 5 or more tech key spheres. Okay. So he could quadruple super with 5 key spheres, tech key spheres. And he's stacking. And he's a support. It seems interesting, actually. Okay. He's going to need to make sure that he's getting these tech orbs. It can be, especially if you're like a colored orb changer, right? And this guy's going to be floating. This is not going to be a slot 1 character. This guy's going to be floating. Maybe sometimes it could be annoying getting those orbs. It's like when it's rainbow orb changing is way different, where it just feels like it just makes it to where everyone's eating, right? That's not what this guy is doing. One thing is, I think if he was just rainbow orb changing and it was just 5 key spheres that he needed, like that would be quite a bit better for him, but... Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Innocent, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, Shattering Limit. Pretty good. That link set is pretty strong. Because, like, Saiyan Lineage will be good for him if you're going to run him on hybrids for whatever reason. He has a bunch of these other links that would be good with the Fusion characters. He's on Fusion, Hybrid Saiyan, Buu Saga, Youth, Special Pose, Rapid Growth, Connected Hope, Gifted Warrior, Heavenly Events, Time Limit, Entrusted Will, Fuse Fighter. He's on Majin Vegeta's 200% leader skill. Okay. Seems okay. Seems decent. I could see myself using this character, right? If I'm gonna fight Red Zone Metal Cooler, I bet you this character would be pretty good in that fight, yeah? He seems good. I think for a World Tournament TUR, this guy's probably gonna be pretty good, actually. I think I do like what they did with him. It's just hopefully you can get him at least 3 key spheres. 5 key spheres, he potentially could be cooking. But if you get him at least 3 key spheres, he could look decent, I think. Not bad. Gotenks is not bad, actually. For a free-to-play character, I think he's okay. Giving him, like, the support and the stacking and stuff, that's pretty strong. All right, Champa. Let's see what we're looking at here, my boy. 11,000 attack, 8,000 defense. Okay. Higher than I think we typically see from an SSR. This is a free-to-play SSR. Okay. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage. That's a 50% buff. Okay. 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 100% defense when receiving an attack if there's 1 enemy. Okay. 100% attack and guaranteed crit for 4 turns when receiving an attack. So the extra defense is only if there's 1 enemy. But if he gets hit, he gets a guaranteed crit for 4 turns. High chance to dodge. And great chance to do an additional super if there's a Realm of Gods category enemy. He's doing guaranteed crits, and that's... So Dokkan is putting all... Like, If we're gonna get, like, red zone stages with Realm of Gods enemies... If there was like if Super Saiyan God Goku's a red zone fight and the final phase is tech, this Champa could be useful. Because he's in, high chance to dodge. He gets the, like, if he's gonna triple super while getting 50% defense right here, he could be okay. This is very specific. I mean, the thing is, I guess expectations do need to keep them in check. These types of characters are usually not super good, right? Like, I think that the tech Super Saiyan Gohan had a lot of value, And a couple of other throughout the years, like High School Gohan, stuff like that. I mean, typically these characters are only really useful until they awaken. Besides, the only one, like High School Gohan, I feel like when he first came out, even as SSR, was decent. That Tech Super Saiyan Gohan. Most of these World Tournament reward cards, though, they're not really ever anything. They're typically just... The thing that's weird, Champa's the reward card here, but, like, they usually do, like, sort of, like, a character, like, with, oh, this unique outfit or something like that, right? Like, we had the Kid Goku in the snow, like, outfit from when he was, like, attacking Muscle Tower, right? We had Kid Gohan from the Saiyan Saga and Goku's gi that Piccolo gives him, right? This time, it's just Champa. Very odd. Okay, so that does it for the new characters here. Again, remember that these guys aren't coming out for quite a while. I mean, this is the 25th, right? So we'll see. I'll do a video for Jackie Chun in a little bit here. I don't know. I think Jackie Chun, I mean, he'll be decent, right? I mean, he's on Kid Goku's team. Kid Goku's God, right? So it's like, yeah, he's gonna look decent, but we'll see. I want to keep expectations in check. It's like, if he could help some units on the team, that would be good. Or if I'm interpreting this wrong and the whole rotation is taking 50% less from this, that would be crazy. That would be obscene. But I feel like the way I interpret this, Jackie Chun supers the enemy, and then Jackie Chun himself is taking 50% less damage from that enemy. Still a very good ability. That's, I mean, the best unit in the game eventually is probably going to end up having that, right? Like Beast Gohan or something like that. Like this could be very interesting, actually. But let me know what you guys think. There's still a lot of stuff happening on JP at once. We got the update, stuff like that. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.